Continuing with the pattern, I decided to review the picot before I did the ad. We're at this point where we need a picot on the left-hand side of the pattern. So using the outside threads being the left threads, we will do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 twists. Now, here's where everyone seems to have problems. Remember how I always move it up, the twist slightly up, so they're not way down here, but they aren't tight. They're just moved up, probably take up an inch. If you're left-handed, you can go under, point it towards yourself, and if you can't turn it back under, simply pull the thread so you have a V. The thread goes under the pin and put the pin in the pinhole. That's the first thread, the outside thread. Then take the inside thread around the pin and tighten it. So you can do it with the left hand or you can do it with the right hand, but in every case it's on the outside. On this particular case, we'll do the 2 twists and continue on with our Plat, which is a cross stitch, cross, twist, cross. Don't forget tension, outside, inside. Cross, twist, twist, cross, twist, cross, and tension, and we're now at the join. The join needs another 2 pairs. Place your temporary pin above, and so it's not quite so confusing. I'm going to move it down just a little bit. Move the pair that is you're working with towards the inside. The new pairs always are going on the outside. They went on the outside to the right before, now they're on the outside on the left. We're going to place them around the temporary pin so that they are just a rainbow around the pin. Apparently I forgot to put a hitch on my bobbin, so we'll put a hitch back on. It goes around the pin. Now we need to go, just going to lengthen that a little bit. I have to hold it because there's nothing to hold it against. Remember, a windmill is just a cross stitch, so it's a cross, twist, pin. Place a pin in the pinhole. So there are 2 pairs on each side of the pin, then do a cross and close it. Remove the temporary pin. Pull the pair from above down. So now the new pairs will be going towards the inside, and the pairs that were on it before are still the outside trail. I like to tension things, so we will do a cross, twist, cross, and do a little bit of the Plat again until we get down to the next pinhole for a picot. So there's the picot. Move those out of the way. We're towards the inside now. Let's move towards the inside, which again is a Plat. So it's a cross, twist, cross, tension, twist, cross, tension, twist, cross. Don't forget, it's outside and then inside. And we are at the next picot. At the picot, I tend to like to do the right one first. This is right, this is left, so we will do the right one. 5 twists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're always working with the outside thread. Put the pin under the outside thread, pointed towards the center. You're pointing it towards yourself. If you want, you can say you're going to point it towards the outside, or put it under, point it towards the inside, move that thread so you form a V, and go into your pinhole. Take the other thread around the outside of the pin and tension. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but I didn't put 2 twists on this. I go directly into the half stitch, cross, twist. I find it's a lot closer, it looks a lot neater. It only needs 5 twists and then your half stitch. Now we're on the left hand side. It's 1, 2. Oh, did you happen to notice we already have 1 twist, right? Remember? This was a twist because it's cross twist. So you don't need 5 more, you only need 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not going to make a big difference, but it is a little different. You're now going to take your pin on the left-hand side, point it towards the middle. Because it's so difficult for many people with the left-hand pin, and just point it down, and see it falls off for me because I'm not as good with my left hand. You can do it with your right hand, but I find if I do that for you, then my hand is in the way and you can't see anything. Let's go around the outside of the pin to the inside and tension. I'm not going to do my 2 twists here either. I'm going to go directly into my cloth stitch so that I can complete my plait. And all I'm going to do is go into the middle. And I hope by now you can say, I know what I'm going to do there. I'm just going to do a windmill. I have all 4 pairs. And we need to do a windmill into the middle. Because it's a picot, each pair is 1 thread, so 1, 2, 3, 4. You're doing a cloth stitch. Cross, twist, pin in between the pairs, right on the X. You've already done a cross twist, so now you need to do a cross and tension. And you can see from this that the 2 pairs coming from the left are now on the right. The 2 pairs coming from the right are now on the left. Check yourself. If they aren't, if you can't pull these and see them move, take it out and do it again. So you're just going to continue the same way until you get down to a windmill again, and then you're going to do a leaf. There are 3 different videos about leaves with 3 different methods. Watch them and decide which one you like.